honestly,
Katie, you want some?
I want my butthole to smell like this.
It smells good, doesn't it?
To the bathroom, except I just did my hair.
Damn. It smells like Big Red, like that gum.
It does.
Yeah,
I love
like
Big
cinnamon.
Red.
I like that. That's festive.
Target,
through the
Pumpkin
holidays.
Spice Target.
Do they still make Big Red?
They probably do.
That is such a great
I haven't seen.
gum.
All I've seen is Extra out here. To be honest with you, I haven't seen
Juicy
Double
fruit?
Mint. I haven't seen Juicy.
Mojo in the morning. Hello, is this Sarah?
Good morning.
Sarah, you're now in the running for a trip to Florida. Congratulations. Congrats. Hang on the phone and we're going to get you set up with a $50 cash card. You're now qualified for a trip to Tampa, Florida, courtesy of Visit Florida.
Awesome.
Have you ever been to Tampa, Florida?
I have not.
Have you ever been to Florida?
No.
See, I love this. This is somebody that I would love to see win, and we'll pick the winner on Friday because I like the idea of giving you an opportunity for a first time of being able to go. If you win, and you got only, it's actually a pretty good chance, 1 in 5 chance, you'll win round-trip airfare. You'll have hotel stay at the Hyatt Place in Tampa, Florida, daily breakfast for 2, river walk attraction passes, giving you access to 7 of Tampa's most unique spots. Unlock Tampa Bay, the hip, urban heart of Florida's Gulf Coast. Visit Florida. Go check those guys out. Appreciate you guys at Visit Florida. Hang on the phone. Where are you from? What listening area are you from?
Lincoln Park.
Oh,
River Girl.
love Lincoln Park. Yeah. By the way, one of our biggest listening areas. Actually, you know that more people in Lincoln Park listen to the War of the Roses than any other city. That's facts.
I believe it.
And they listen to it on our podcast. You can go check out our podcast for that. So hang on the phone for just 1 second, okay?
All right, thank you.
It's Mojo in the morning. The second date update, War of the Roses, Dirty on the 30. Those are all the things that you can get when you listen to this radio show. Megan.
Yeah, that's me.
The question is, how many people have you slept with? And I'm not asking you that question. I'm asking that as the name of the title of this particular podcast conversation that we're going to have.
I'll tell you if you throw on some game show music. No, I'm just kidding. I was talking to my friends yesterday because we were talking about numbers. One of my girlfriends was saying, there's a max to dating with your partner and how many people there. I think the kids call it what? How do you do fellow use? The body count?
I hate it.
I think the normal one is like a max. But what I found super interesting was throughout this conversation, she said that she also had a required minimum. So she had a full range. And
Who is she again?
One of my girlfriends.
Okay.
Yeah. So when her max was 20, a guy could sleep with 20 women and she'd be okay with that. But his minimum had to be 5 other women. Because she said, I'm not messing around with somebody who doesn't know what they're doing at this point.
Really?
Oh, wait, that's interesting because you do in your head, like, at least I'll be honest, and I do, like, I am kind of judgy about like a very high number, which I'm thinking is why my husband will not tell me his number. Still to this day has not told me his number because I think it's crazy. But also, like, you never really talk about a minimum of like what would be comfortable versus uncomfortable for you.
And I liked her reasoning. Her reasoning was, I need you to be with enough people who like different things to know how to switch it up until you find the right thing for me. And I was like, okay, that's scientific, girl.
Is this girl single? Because if she is, I've got friends.
She's in a friend situationship.
Okay.
So, like, I think she's having fun right now, but, like, nothing is super serious.
I remember one time I was on a date with a girl, and I don't know how we got into this conversation, but we had been talking for a while. This was our first or second date, and the body count number came up. And she asked me, I told her, I asked her, and she was like 50. And I was like, wow. I was almost choking my chicken wing. But then I became 51. And
honestly, 50 would probably get me to go, oh, wow, that's an interesting high. It seems like a high number, especially if she's only, in her 20s?
Yeah.
But I would probably say, wow, she must have a lot of happy people out there. Although at that point, I mean, everybody, obviously, you want to make sure that, you're not just having unprotected sex. But with that said, when you see that she's got 50, are you a little worried at all or no?
Call me Puerto Rico.
The 50th state. Can I go to this as a question?
Yeah.
Have there been any women that are listening to the show that have ever met a guy that they knew that they were taking his virginity? Because I just don't see a guy saying, yeah, you're my first. And if a guy said that, I would think that you would think he was lying.
You know that song on TikTok that goes, she knows, and I think she knows.
Oh, that's J. Cole. She knows. Yeah.
That's what we play in our head.
Really?
Yeah. No, we know.
844 Mojo Live, 844-665-6548 is our telephone number. So body count and the amount of people that they've, had sex with. Is a high number and a low number a bad thing? Your thoughts on that? What's going on? Initial J wants to be voice disguised. Obviously, this is a very personal topic. What's going on?
Hi, my count is somewhere over 60, and my fiance's, I'm number 2 for her. And she said there might have been a third, but it was a drunk night. She wasn't sure.
Wow. So, wait, does she have any issues with you being over 50?
We've been together 18 years. She just learned this about a month ago. She had a little bit of an issue with it at first, but she seems to be all right with it now.
How over 50 are you? Because I looked up at my call screen board and it said 70. That seems like more than...
Yeah, it's probably right around that number.
You can't say over 50. That's over 60.
On my 18th birthday, my friends had made the joke that I had already exceeded 18 on my body count.
Wow. Would you guys sleep with a guy that's been with 70 plus women? Or honestly?
I might be. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't. Can I ask you a question though, Jay? Does it ever worry you that her number is so low and you guys are about to get married that she is going to have this thought one day of oh, I wish that I had explored a little bit more?
It does a little bit, but I mean, she's kind of a different mentality. She's been the one that we've been together since she was 19. So she didn't really have an opportunity, and she wanted to wait until she was like ready to get married to have sex for the first time.
Yeah.
I started really early in life. I lost my virginity at Cedar Point the summer before 8th grade.
On the Magnum?
Wait, oh my God, that's sad.
That's young. That's very young.
Yeah.
We were fooling around in line for the demon drop, and she said, "You want to go out to my mom's car in the parking lot?" Is
The
how that happened.
demon drop did it for you? You were like, let's get hot and heavy while we drop down to hell? Jesus.
Where was your mom? She was inside the park when you guys went outside the park?
Yeah, she was in the park we were on a school trip, and she was kind of around
Oh my
with the
God.
other parents, and she went to her mom and said, "Can I get the keys to go get something out of the car?" And took me with her, and it was like the best 32 seconds of my summer.
The guy ended up losing his virginity in the parking lot of Cedar Point on his 8th grade Cedar Point trip. That's craziness. What's going on, Emily? How you doing?
Good morning, guys. I'm great. How are you?
We're doing good. So we were talking about this. Megan and her girlfriends were talking about the body count. Is a low body count a bad thing?
It's not necessarily a bad thing. Of course, nobody wants someone who's been with everybody, although some people are cool with that. But I think, baking cookies is something that you can teach the right person. And oftentimes when we get with a new partner, you've got to teach them what you like anyway. So, I mean, everyone's capable.
Yeah. What's the worst guy that you've ever been with?
Oh, my goodness. I think every girl has a guy that they wish they could take back.
Yep.
Like,
Yes, we
give me
do.
my stuff back.
Yes, we
Give
do.
my stuff back.
Dude, I have one that I'm absolutely like, what was I thinking?
Yeah, that part. Same here. This is way back when, so it is not my husband. But this guy, he was a liar. It turned out to be like through and through. And he never told me that he was a virgin, but I could tell in the moment and after we were done that he had no clue what he was doing. Because, you kind of match motion. The guy's doing stuff, you're doing stuff. He was doing nothing. It was like a fish.
Oh,
Like, what is
Lordy.
But if you had known that he was a virgin, would you have slept with him?
I don't think that I
See?
would have.
So he
I
said what
don't.
he had to say to get it.
Interesting.
That part. And that's one reason why I wish I could take it back.
Yeah, I feel it.
We love you. Thanks for the call, Emily.
Love you too. Have a great day.
Whitney, what's up? It's Mojo in the morning. Ooh, that's like a weird, bad phone. Say that again?
How are you guys?
Good. What's going on? How you
Can you
doing?
hear me better now?
I got you.
Way
Yeah,
better.
that's way better.
Okay. My husband has just a couple people. I have quite a few. I ain't going to name my numbers. It's decent. And one of the best things, like Emily said, training them is the best part. And I've been married for 15 years.
Are you not saying your number because he's listening and he doesn't know your number?
Oh, he doesn't listen now. No, he knows my number.
By
And
the
it's
way,
okay.
that's insulting that you just said that. No, he doesn't listen.
Yeah, what the hell?
Well, he's at work, and he don't get it. He
Oh,
don't
okay.
listen to the radio or nothing.
Wow. So this is an odd one kind of interesting that the woman with the very higher number than the guy.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, the best, like Emily said, best part was training them.
All right, Sinjay, what's up?
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm doing great. I just want to say, when I met my wife, she already knew I was a hoe.
How?
Yeah.
How did she know?
We met on a dating app
Uh-huh.
that was more for sex.
Okay.
Yeah, and I've been with her for 13 years, and we've been married very happily for 3. But she already knew my body count was through the roof. She told me that when she looked at me.
She could tell by how good you were in bed, or you got like notches on you like a tree. Are you like a tree? You grow
Yes.
grow rings.
Yes.
Do you just naturally bite your lower lip?
No.
Nobody try.
You didn't get that one.
Question for you
No,
on.
I got that, but
Okay.
no, I know. I'm very good at what I do, and she didn't have to train me. She was very pleased. She already told me that she wouldn't let me go. She'd shoot somebody else.
Okay.
So,
Question: most women kind of know the guys' names. Did you know all the girls' names? Like, could you name them all?
yes,
Really?
yes.
Ready? Go.
And I
Just like that DMX
literally,
song.
trust me, it's very high. It's between Angel, Tracy, Janika, Carnisha, Kaisha.
Oh, you got an
Megan,
Isha thing.
Valerie.
Here, you stay on hold, and I'm going to come
He's
back
just
to
citing
you.
the names from Freak a Leak.
I mean, you stay there, keep naming them, and I'll come back to you in a second when you get through all of them. What's up, Sam? How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. What's going on?
Not much. I met my husband when I was 17 at my first job, and that's the only man I've ever been with. We've been together for 17 years, married for 7. We have 3 kids.
Oh, wow. So do you ever wish, though, that you had a higher number before you guys got together?
No, I had 2 older sisters that were 8 and 5 years older than me, and I watched what they did, and I did not want to be like them. So I'm perfectly happy with where I'm at.
Okay. All right. I like that. So what is it about them? Do they constantly scratch themselves around their privates, or what do they got going on?
No, just constant in and out of just
Bad relationships.
they would both hook up with the same dudes and things like that, and
Okay.
I didn't want the same reputation they had.
You know there's a middle ground there, right?
Yeah.
There is, but also I was the chubby, unattractive kid in school who nobody really liked. So, I mean, I met him, and it just has worked out since. There's no need to ever break up or not be together. So,
Well, that's nice. You guys found love, and that's beautiful. Let's go back to Sinjay. Keep going, Sinjay. Keep naming them.
Isabel, Piper, Julie, Cara.
So good.
Hey, Sinjay, what's the most common name? Which name has been repeated?
Honestly, Sarah.
Sarah. So we had a couple Sarahs.
Yes.
Do you call them Sarah 1 and Sarah 2, or?
Actually, everybody has a number by their name in my phone.
That's amazing. Oh, my gosh. Lucky guy. All right. It's Mojo in the morning.
I'm sorry your current man is a cheating, no good dirtbag, moron, loser, scum, trash can. Another world-famous War of the Roses happens tomorrow morning at 7 and 9 on Mojo in the Morning.
If you never get a call back, doesn't it really bother you? Have you guys had this happen to you where somebody just didn't call you back after a date and you're just frustrated by it? Do you want to know, or are you
I would want to know.
Yeah?
Yeah, absolutely.
Are there any that would not want to know? Anybody here that would say, I'd rather not know because I'm afraid that he might say something to me that might not be
Honestly,
nice.
there are days where I absolutely want to know and days where it's like, I don't need to cry more.
Yeah.
I'm good.
I think no answer is an answer.
Yeah.
So I don't want to know why if you don't.
Second date update. Text date to 95500 if you'd like to be on with us.
It's the second date update on Mojo in the morning.
Why are you not getting a call back? We're going to find out. Emma is getting ghosted. How did you guys meet, Emma?
Hey, we met on Hinge.
Okay. You guys have gone on one or a couple of dates?
We went on one date.
And it was a good date. You liked him.
Yeah.
And you said that in your submission that to us, you said that you have been trying to get in touch with him, but he's not returning even your text messages.
Yeah. No, I haven't heard from him. I don't really know.
We're going to find out what's going on. On the phone with us right now is Raymond. Raymond, what's happening?
Hello.
Hi, Raymond. How are you?
Doing good. Who's this?
Good. It's Mojo. Mojo, Shannon, Kev, Megan, KP, Lydia. We're all just hanging out here right now doing a thing called the second date update. Will you say hi to Emma?
Hey.
Hey.
Do you remember Emma?
Yeah.
Okay, so you know at least that this is Emma who you've gone on a date with. And she's just wondering, is everything okay? She says she's been trying to get in touch with you, but she can't seem to get you to return any of her calls or texts.
Yeah. What's up, Emma?
Hey. What's up?
I think that Emma's just wanting to know, is you're not calling back just that you're not interested? And if so, what's going on?
Well, I think she was a little obsessive, to be honest.
Obsessive how?
Well, we went on our date, and she brought this like mental checklist kind of thing where it kind of shows like everything she wants in a guy that's just a little unrealistic. Like she wants a guy 6'4", blonde, blue eyes, big hands, and I just thought that was a little creepy, I guess.
She shared that with you. So Emma,
On
you
the
shared.
first-
You shared.
Yeah.
Big hand. Why big hands? Why do we like big hands? What's?
I mean, I feel like that should just go without saying why I like that.
Okay.
Are you any of those things?
Well, I'm 5'10". I have small hands, so it just kind of rubbed me the wrong way.
Okay. Were you bothered by that at all, Emma? It doesn't seem like you were because you want to actually talk to him still.
Yeah, I mean, I think we liked each other, and I just want to be clear, like, just because I have that list doesn't mean it's not, you have to follow every single thing, but,
First off, the hands thing is BS. I can say that from personal experience.
Because I have big hands.
I don't know that about you. I was speaking about my husband.
I do.
Just make that very clear. But also, so you then, Raymond, were put off by the fact that she has this list and you were intimidated by that, or you think that that's over the top, or like enough so to not want to even let her know that you're not interested anymore.
Yeah, and she's already talking about introducing me to her parents. It's like, it's just a little,
Damn.
Too much
like,
too
back
soon.
up. It's like,
How did that happen?
Why do you want to introduce him to your parents already?
I mean, I just wanted something serious. I thought Raymond could be the one, potentially. I know we've got the list thing. Yeah, I like my list, but I just thought, I don't know. I don't want to make you feel rushed, Raymond, but I liked you. I thought, things could actually, I don't know, go somewhere.
What do you guys think is a bigger issue? The list, or that she's already, after just going out with him once, wanting to introduce and bring the parents along.
I mean, I feel like the list is kind of normal, but
it's in your head.
I will say you can't be so loyal to your list that you miss out on a potential love.
Yes.
But also don't bring your list to the date and show somebody who doesn't match the criteria. That's just weird.
I also think it can be really scary and intimidating to somebody on the other side of like, you already think that they're the one and you want to fast forward this and introduce them to your parents and you're planning your wedding date and your children's names.
Yeah,
That's a lot.
I haven't even ordered.
Like, I just want to know what you do for a living and do you, what's your favorite movie? Oh, well.
I just feel like she went through his trash can, too, to see what kind of shampoo he uses.
Kelsey, what's up? It's Mojo in the Morning second date update.
Hi.
Hi there.
I was just calling in to say that list is kind of creepy. It would have creeped me, it obviously pushed him away.
So if a guy were to do this and pull out a list of what he's looking for in the ideal woman, I think obviously every woman would probably go, this is crazy.
Yeah, and I probably would have gotten up and probably walked out the door.
Are there some things subconsciously, though, that you have as a list?
No.
So you don't, you go into every date going, everybody's different.
Everybody is different, yes.
Okay, I like you. What's up, Chelsea? How you doing? This is listener Chelsea, not my wife Chelsea, right?
No, I do talk to you guys probably once a week, but
Okay.
I'm not your wife.
I love it. What's going on?
I would have left that date the moment she pulled out the list. I can't believe we're still doing that. If you want to have a mental list, that's fine. Still kind of high maintenance, but you pull out a list like that, and then you talk about meeting the parents, like what? So obviously, he said he was, 5'10"? She wants some guy that's 6'4", this, that, and the other. So what are you doing, settling for this dude after you just pulled out this laundry list of things that he does not meet the criteria for?
Yeah,
but you want him to meet your
explain.
parents?
Emma, why are you looking past his height if one of the things on your list is that he's got to be, a taller guy?
I mean, I just kind of liked the conversation. I thought we had connection, and maybe I could look past some of the things on my list.
It's almost like height doesn't matter. The person does.
Well,
what?
Honestly, would you be with a guy that was Would you be with a guy that was 5 foot?
Yes.
You would not.
No
I
woman would have put up
You
with
would.
that.
There's
I
no way.
absolutely would. That is so crazy to me to eliminate your potential perfect person over something as stupid as height.
You would tower over a guy. You would be fine with that.
I don't feel like
Bless you.
height is a masculine or feminine quality. It just
Interesting.
happens to be what it is.
I don't know. I think that there's a lot of women that judge guys based on height.
And I think that is stupid for women to do.
Irene. Ooh, okay. Irene,
because
hello.
I think everybody's always like, she criticizes men for everything. No,
Yeah.
girls, you're stupid
This
too.
is once where she's actually. I like that.
Yeah,
No. By the way, I have to tell you something. I love small girls, and that's obviously my wife, Chelsea. Smaller girls. But once I've often thought, what would it be like to be with a WNBA center? I mean, come
Amazon.
on. Huh? What's her name from the Chicago Sky?
Little Angel Reese.
Angel Reese. I like her. What's up, Irene?
Hi, I was just calling to say that I think that she has really unrealistic expectations about relationships. I mean, one with all her list, and then also talking about meeting or having him meet her parents on the first date. That's
weird.
That's a little much.
Yeah. I think that it's interesting. I'm always interested in things that people will talk about on dates and they'll bring up on second date update. I almost feel like you lose conversation or don't know what you're going to talk about. So you're like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bring my list. And I think sometimes you should run it by your friends first and see what your friends think, ahead of that. And if you got a majority of friends that go, maybe not a great idea. But the parents thing is interesting. You guys have only gone out once, and now you want the second time that you guys meet to meet the parents. I'd be worried that the next meeting is I'm actually planning a wedding.
Can I say that one doesn't bother me, but I cannot at any point defend her after what she started with.
The list. Yeah,
but the
that's right.
parents thing to me is not weird if that's somebody you're close with and spend a lot of time with anyways.
Yeah. Emma, I'm sorry that we doesn't look like we're going to get another date out of Raymond.
I mean, that's fine.
That's all right. But I do know a couple of guys that are exactly what you're looking for. Zach is one of them. Hey. Would you like to? What do you think? I think Zach actually takes about 3 or 4 of those things on that list, Zach.
I'm 6'2" if you want to call me.
Zach is not blind.
He can be.
We'll dye it. Yeah.
This is the home of the Dirty on the 30, Throwback Throwdown, Second Date Update, and War of the Roses. This is Mojo in the Morning.
All right, we're going to give you Jingle Ball tickets, 844-MOJO Live, 844-665-6548, 95th caller, Jingle Ball tickets. And remember, this year, our Jingle Ball is December the 10th. And when you come to Jingle Ball, we're going to be giving away a grand prize, a nice little stocking stuffer, a 2024 Kia Telluride from Summit Place Kia. That could be yours. Everybody that is at the Little Caesars Arena is going to be eligible for this. And even you, if you're somebody that doesn't win tickets or purchase tickets, because no purchase is necessary, free entries are available. See rules for details.
Mojo in the Morning's Dirty on the 30.
All right, kick off the show in the 8:30 half of the show. Actually, we're more than halfway done. A little.
Ooh, I get the official music.
Decision 2024.
What?
We haven't talked election in some time, so Shannon will kick off with obviously that.
Well, by now you have heard Donald Trump will return to the White House as our 47th president after getting enough electoral votes, on 51% of the popular vote so far in this year's election. Only one state in the so-called blue wall, the state of Michigan, is actually still too close to officially call, although Donald Trump does have a narrow lead here in the mitten over Kamala Harris.
This will truly be the golden age of America. That's what we have to know. This is a magnificent victory for the American people that will allow us to make America great again.
Vice President Kamala Harris fell behind in several swing states that Joe Biden had won. She actually sent her supporters home earlier this morning, a couple of hours ago, without addressing the crowd. She is expected to speak and make a concession speech at some point today. I don't know. I will research. I have not seen that she has.
Yeah.
But she will be addressing America at some point today. Looking
at the exit polling, I don't know if you guys were watching the news last night. I was watching CNN and Fox News, and they do exit polling, which basically everybody that votes, I think they look at like 1,000 people per cities that are voting, and then they do the exit poll. The number one thing was the economy. People are worried about how they're paying their bills. But it seems to me like her not pushing back and differentiating herself from President Biden in the last, 3.5 years hurt her the most. And that was something that a lot of the political people were saying last night. I saw, was it Dana Bash on CNN said, when she was asked a question on The View where she said, how is this going to be different than Joe Biden? She said, it's not going to be any different at all. She showed a loyalty to Joe Biden that might have hurt her, because many people, including, they say, many Democrats, ended up probably voting for Trump because they didn't want to have to deal with that again. Did you notice that Joe Biden was nowhere to be seen?
I didn't see him anywhere yesterday.
And honestly, where she got hurt too probably was she got hurt in Pennsylvania. And he's Scranton Joe, man. He's the guy that, he won Pennsylvania in such a huge way. And I wonder if not having him out campaigning for her might have hurt. And also, I wonder if not picking Josh Shapiro, the governor of Pennsylvania, might have been a detriment to the campaign. It'll be interesting to see what she says when she comes out and does
we'll keep you updated
interviews.
Brianna Chicken Fry said her ex-boyfriend, Zach Bryan, has blocked her and her Barstool Sports colleagues on Instagram. So if you're not aware, she co-hosts a podcast called The BFFs with her boss, essentially, Dave Portnoy, and TikToker Josh Richards. And they teased this song titled Smallest Man that is going to drop today. The song is speculated to be a diss track about Zach, which, it is. One Instagram commenter wrote, y'all aren't even brave enough to tag him in the photo, to which Brianna was quick to respond, writing, we are all blocked. And Zach has taken a brutal beating online for deciding to go public with their split last month. Yes, she was aware that they were no longer together. She was not aware that he was going to take it publicly so soon. So
Quick question to KP. I've often wondered this. Who's better looking, Zach Bryan?
Not Zach Bryan is the answer.
Or Morgan Wallen?
Oh, God.
Zach Bryan is not attractive. Yeah.
They're both unattractive.
Really?
But I think, oh, God, that's really hard because I don't like their personalities either. So, who's more attractive? I don't know.
I don't know.
I
I think women love Zach Bryan, though.
He is not. Look at him. Let me say it. If he was working at Baskin Robbins, nobody would think he was
Really?
cute.
Correct.
But because he has a guitar and gazillions of dollars and can sing, he's hot.
If you were to ask me whose music I like better, I'd say Morgan.
Really?
Yeah. I think Zach, he's a good songwriter, but the songs are too slow for me.
I was going to say that. I don't know Zach Bryan's music, and I'm listening to his music to pick this song for Shannon, which I hope is this a big song for him?
It is, but it's one of his slowest.
All these songs are slow that he sings. Is this whole concert like slow, or is it
It's
like...
kind of a couple's concert, not gonna lie. I don't know.
What's something in the orange? This is a big one.
That is his big one.
Yeah.
This is also a big one.
What is this one called?
This-
Carolina Smoke Show.
Oklahoma Smoke Show.
Yeah,
Oklahoma.
All right, and did you guys see what happened to Brad Pitt
No.
this week? Holy cow. He was caught off guard when this woman grabbed his neck and slapped a big smooch on his face at the Mexican Grand Prix. Total stranger. He does not know this woman. He's there filming scenes for his new movie F1. This fan runs over to him, pulls him by his neck, and kisses him while holding her phone in his face to capture this whole thing on camera. I mean, just so wildly inappropriate.
Hate that.
And an eyewitness said Brad is really great in these situations. He's very relaxed. He's never, negative about fan interactions, but I guess he said, at the end of the day, I'm appreciative of my diehard fans. I don't feel threatened, but a kiss on the cheek is sure a lot better than a punch in the face. So he took it in stride.
That sounds like
But
a Zach Bryan song.
Why are people doing this?
I don't know. It's creepy. We would be very angry if this was reversed.
Yes.
But with that said, Angelina Jolie was hoping that he would get strangled.
I don't think you're wrong.
For all of today's Dirty, catch up on the podcast on the totally free iHeartRadio app or MojoInTheMorning.com.
Go! Celebrity Dirt. Directly from the source. It's Mojo in the Morning's Dirty on the 30.
From the Staples Traffic Center.
We'll get a look at traffic and weather right now, Channel 955.
It's going to be a really nice day. 844, 59 degrees, cloudy right now. We are going to see sunshine here and there. Highs getting up into the high 60s. An accident blocking the right shoulder. 75 southbound, the off-ramp to Ortonville Road. You've got a 20-minute delay, 75 southbound between 9 Mile and 94. A 10-minute slowdown, 94 westbound between Cashew and Mount Elliott Street. And an accident slowing things down in Pontiac. This is southbound Telegraph at Voorhees. It is backed up from Elizabeth Lake Road. That's your Channel 955 traffic on the Morning.
Channel 955.
An iHeartRadio station. This report is sponsored by Staples Stores. Staples has amazing deals on everything you need for the holidays. From custom holiday cards and photo gifts to laptops and gaming systems, even shipping solutions. And now save up to $350 on select computers. In-store only. Offer ends 11/16. Unwrap huge holiday savings at Staples.
So if you're looking for a car, you want a Chevy, you know where the best selection is? At Gordon Chevrolet. Hit the road in style. And let me tell you about my friends at Gordon Chevrolet with the best inventory around, and you'll be a customer for life because they always take care of you. And if you're thinking about going electric, Gordon Chevrolet is your EV headquarters. Now offering free charging for 1 year on select EV models. I am obsessed with the EV Equinox, which I think is like one of the coolest looking cars on the road. I love the style of that. And then that Silverado truck. And the coolest part about getting an EV, obviously, is you'll have the opportunity to be able to, save a little bit when it comes to gas mileage. So why not get into Gordon Chevrolet? Go see my friend Mike Porter. Stop in today. If you're looking for something pre-owned, they got a great pre-owned lot. Go to GordonChevrolet.com and you can see what they have to offer. Ford Road, just west of Merriman and Garden City. Gordon Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
The election may be over,
but the news does not stop.
Record turnout in multiple states.
Don't miss a minute. Take us with you on the free iHeart app, in the car, or on the go to stay informed about the latest developments.
We expect statements from both sides momentarily.
Just open the app and search news to hear iHeart's 24/7 news channel.
Always live.
Election officials are continuing to work around the clock.
Open the free iHeart app now and start listening.
Listen to Channel 955 anytime. Free on the iHeart app.
Presented by Top Dog Law. Top Dog gets you top dollar. Go to topdoglaw.com. That's topdoglaw.com.
Meijer holiday deals are here. Shop now and find gifts for everyone on your list. Like a Gourmet 7 or 8 quart air fryer, just $59.99. Save $40. Buy one, get one 40% off on Barbie dolls and play sets. Buy one, get one 40% off board or card games. And Falls Creek or Colorful Planet Kids sweaters for $12.99. Count on Meijer to help make the holidays extra special. Shop even more great holiday deals like these in-store or in the Meijer app. Exclusions apply.
At Trinity Health, we see the person behind the patient. We have the expert medical teams and technology of a national health system, and we offer personalized care that treats all of you. Visit trinityhealthmichigan.org. Trinity Health, we see all of you.
Jessica, I had a really nice time tonight.
Me too.
Of all the girls in Detroit, there's no one I'd rather spend time with.
I feel the same way.
There's just one thing I have to tell you. Now, only with Verizon, you can get YouTube Premium for just $10 per month with my plan, making it totally ad-free, because there's nothing worse than an interruption from an ad right when things are about to get interesting.
What?
Check it out at a Verizon store here in Detroit.
My car's here. Bye.
YouTube Premium perk requires line subscribe to my plan. Must be 18 years or older. Cancel anytime. One offer per eligible Verizon line. Additional terms apply. U.S. only.
What's that sound? That's the sound of Downy Unstoppable scent beads going into your washing machine and giving your clothes freshness that lasts all day long. There it is again. It's like music to your ears, or more like music to your nose. That freshness is irresistible. Let's get a Downy Unstoppables bottle shake. And now a sniff solo. Nice. With Downy Unstoppables, you just toss, wash, wow, for all-day freshness.
One more reason to choose Michigan Auto Law.
We've handled cases in 15 states, resulting in record truck accident settlements. If you've been hurt in a car or truck accident, think about what we can do for you.
Autolaw.com.
Custom LASIK from Dr. Yaldo at the Yaldo Eye Center. Now until Thanksgiving for $17.50 an eye, regardless of your prescription. Make an appointment at yaldoeyecenter.com.
What up, though? I'm Darnell Adams, Vice President of Detroit Community Initiatives for the Gilbert Family Foundation. As a born and raised Detroiter, I've made it my personal mission to find creative solutions to the challenges facing our community. At the Gilbert Family Foundation, our team believes in a future where all Detroiters are thriving. Alongside trusted community partners, we're helping Detroit families connect to stable housing, quality job opportunities, great public spaces, and inspiring cultural experiences in their neighborhoods. Visit gilbertfamilyfoundation.org to learn more about our commitment to Detroit.
The 90s called. They said the Gordita Supreme is so back in the new $7 Lux Cravings box from Taco Bell. It's all looking fresh to death with the pillowy 90s Gordita Supreme alongside the beefy 5-layer burrito, double stacked taco, chips with nacho cheese sauce, and medium drink. All for just $7. It's your wallet's favorite cheesy crunchy combo here for a limited time. Grab yours and relive the decades only at Taco Bell. At participating Taco Bell stores for a limited time only while supplies last. Contact store for price and participation, which varies. Drinks and speeds freezes. Tax extra.
Hometown feel and big-time winning. That's Saginaw Eagles Landing, the place where everyone greets you with smile after smile. In the casino, at the restaurants, or in the hotel, this is a getaway that makes you feel right at home. We've got hundreds of slots, great food, and a comfy place to stay. So come on in and see what the good times are all about. Saginaw Eagles Landing Casino and Hotel. Real fun, real friendly.
Visit Saginaw-EaglesLanding.com for complete rules and details.
Our daughter Jessie loves playing detective.
A clue.
But since we discovered she has sensitive skin, we've been playing detective too.
We thought the problem was our puppy.
But it was actually our old detergent.
Aha.
So we switched to Tide Free and Gentle. Tide cleans better than the leading competitive free detergent, and it doesn't leave behind irritating residues.
Plus, Tide Free and Gentle has no dyes or perfumes, so it's gentle on her skin.
Case closed.
If it's got to be clean, it's got to be Tide Free and Gentle.
I'm attorney Beth Bernstein. Injured? Get the Bernstein Advantage. 1-800-CALL-SAM.
More Mojo in seconds.
Hey, it's Megan, and I do think that most of us take our tech for granted. I mean, I lost access to the internet for like 20 minutes and I was panicked and didn't know what I was doing, and it was kind of scary, right? Now think about kids who don't have access to that ever. that's why this story really hits close to home. I mean, check this out. AT&T has this effort going to equip 20,000 students with laptops, backpacks, and even school supplies. So, for example, in Seattle, AT&T and their partners provided 250 laptops and backpacks to students in need. You know, I just love hearing stories like this where you can see real change happening for real people. And it's not just Seattle. AT&T did this all over the place, in Indiana and in Philly, all over America. They're helping to connect the next generation to their futures, and that's all very exciting.
Connecting changes everything. AT&T.
This report is sponsored by Vicks VapoStick.
Weather today, partly sunny and a high of 65. Tomorrow, lots of sunshine and temps in the high 50s.
Vicks VapoStick delivers soothing, non-medicated Vicks vapors in an easy-to-apply stick. Vicks VapoStick, comfort for the whole family. And try Vicks Vapo Shower Max for steamy Vicks vapors. Use as directed. VapoStick for use ages 4 and up. Vapo Shower Max use for adults only.
This hour of Mojo in the Morning is powered by Remax.
The free iHeartRadio app has over 100 commercial-free stations, like Dance Nation 90s. Search Dance Nation 90s and listen now on your free iHeartRadio app. Free never sounded so good.
Live from the Planet Fitness Studios. Break a sweat, not the bank.
This hour on Channel 955, powered by Michigan Auto Law. Auto accident attorneys. Visit autolaw.com.
That's autolaw.com.
How good a liar are you? 5 lies to tell your mom. 5 lies to tell your mom is coming up next on Mojo in the Morning.
Your call may be monitored or recorded.
Our Jingle Ball 2024 Detroit Jingle Ball starring Jack Harlow, Teddy Swims, Jason Derulo, Deanna from Dearborn. She's also on the list.
Yeah! Yay, I'm so excited.
Deanna, what's happening?
It's actually Dina.
Oh, son of a bitch. I just ruined every bit of this.
He was so excited.
I was so excited.
That's okay.
Oh, I can't believe I screwed it up.
Excited. Thank you so much. I've been trying like every day.
Dina. You're going.
And my kids are listening. They're so excited.
Where are they? Were they right there?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Hey, hi,
Hi, guys. How are you?
Good.
How cool is your mom?
They're gonna be late, like 1 minute, because they were waiting to see if I won.
No. Where do you guys go to school? Where do you go?
They go to Howard Elementary in Dearborn.
Hey, guys, have a great day at school today. If your teacher or the front office lady gets mad at you, you tell her Mr. Mojo kept you a long time, okay?
Okay.
All right, we love you guys. Hold on 1 second. And also, you're in for this car. What are you driving? What kind of car? Does Mom have a nice car?
Yeah.
What do you got, Mom?
I have a Lincoln Aviator.
Oh, look at you. Look at that. Rich lady from Dearborn listening to Mojo in the Morning. We love that. Well, you're also in the running for a Kia Telluride, which is a fun car. And hold on 1 second. That's from Summit Place Kia.
Summit Place Kia.
What is the song? I was listening this morning to Bianca, who does the overnight shift. And I was listening to her on my way in, and we played. By the way, who schedules the music on the station? Literally, we played 2 artists on the station. 3 artists. We played in a course. I had it on, so I was up. I've been up since 2 o'clock in the morning. I woke up and then turned on the TV and got, into the whole political crap. Well, I'm listening to the station, and I remember the days when I used to be music director of KRQQ, Tucson, Arizona.
Okay.
For John Peake. And I would never schedule an artist so close to each other. I heard Sabrina Carpenter, with 2 of her songs within 2 songs of each other. The Weeknd, then 2 of the songs. And then Teddy Swims, within 2 songs. Literally, we played in a 30-minute period 3 artists.
They got popular songs.
I understand that, but isn't that against rotations? Don't we have a selector system, which is what I used to do? And it would always come up with it would red flag that.
No, do you remember when Ariana Grande, was it Thank You Next that she dropped? And it had 4 top 10 hits that were playing every couple of songs on the stations?
Yeah. I do remember that, but I don't remember it with so close. Call Tony. Will you call Tony Travato? I don't know why that went off. No, call Tony Travato.
You talk to the PD.
Yes.
Your program director.
I want to know why he is allowing this to happen. I would seriously. You don't schedule the music, do you? Because if you do, I don't want to throw you under the bus.
Me? No, but you might be throwing me under the bus.
Oh, really?
Is the rule that you just play what's hot?
Yep.
Like, is that the thought process?
Is that it?
That is it. There's a whole nerdy process that really goes into it. If you want me to get into it, but yeah.
I don't understand.
It's almost like a math problem.
It almost made me feel like I was listening to a CD or somebody's like artist. Like if I pulled up the artist on iHeart app and it's just like ran song to song to song.
Okay, but just so I'm clear, you're mad that popular artists have popular songs.
No, we only play 3 artists on this radio station.
Because they're popular.
Here he is. Hold on a second. Tony.
Well, hello, Mr. Program Director.
Tony Travato, ladies and gentlemen.
What is happening?
Tony, I'm listening to the overnight show. And I know, there's not a lot of listeners in the overnight show. It's usually people like me going to work at this early in the morning. And I'm listening, realizing that all the rules that I learned from John Peake when I was his APD MD were thrown out the window when I heard The Weeknd into Sabrina Carpenter into Teddy Swims into The Weeknd into Sabrina Carpenter into Teddy Swims.
Well, we only play 3 artists on the station.
Is that it? Is that it?
So
where's Doja Cat? I hear a lot of her crap. Where is that?
Well, we do play Doja Cat.
And Shabuzi.
So what's the question?
My question is, isn't that against the music rules? Tom Pullman will have
rules.
He'll be
pick stuff out of, put names and songs in a hat and just pick them out. That's how we make our playlist.
By the way, I did hear, so I was listening. The reason why I was bringing this up, and I know this is a long way to say, I think I have a new favorite song. And I want you to know that it's one of those ones where Tony gets mad at me because I'll constantly tell him that this is my new favorite song. We need to play it more often. And then I go into his office. Why are we playing that song more often? And Tony goes,
guess. Can I guess which one it is?
Go ahead.
The new Lady Gaga song.
Oh, good Lord. I hate it. I told Tony, I go to Tony, I go, what are you doing to this radio station? All these years of hard work that we've built making this station great, and we're playing Lady Gaga on this station.
So what's your new favorite song?
This. I am obsessed with this Teddy Swim song. Yep, Megan's right. By the way, I am giving her credit. Hold on a second. Stop the music for just 1 second. Stop the music.
Say it again.
Megan is right.
Thank you.
This song
I was also right about Chapel Roan.
No, you were wrong on that one. Chapel Roan. Although I think I'd rather hear Chapel Roan over Lady Gaga.
This song is so good.
Teddy is going to be performing this at the Jingle Ball December 10th. Such a good song.
Yeah, this is good.
Is this song, is this a power A for us, Tony? I'm talking radio.
That would be in the C category.
Is it?
Power new category.
So that's a power new, we call them C's? Is that what we call them?
That's right.
That math algorithm, power C's.
Shannon, did you ever want to be like a music director or APD
Never.
or anything?
No.
What did you want to do besides the morning show? Anything else?
No, just this.
Oh, okay.
To be honest, I didn't even really want to do this.
Really?
Somehow I'm still here 20 years later.
I always wanted to, honestly, I wanted to be a program director. I wanted, what Tony does for a living would have been a dream for me. Yeah.
Yeah.
What was that noise?
What was that?
Was that a goat?
Yeah, you don't really.
Oh, I thought it was one of his goat.
Just be Mojo.
Huh?
Just be Mojo. That's a good.
I would love it.
You don't have the attention span, my dude.
You don't think I could be a program director? Oh my God. We would do commercial-free hours every hour.
That's right.
Have you seen Tony's Outlook calendar?
Yeah.
You could never. No offense.
If I was, I would every weekend we would have a weekend. It would be like I'd bring back no panties Thursdays and stuff like I don't know. I would make us. We would do like crazy contests and stuff like that every weekend.
We could do the hot girl check-in. Remember that?
Remember Tic Tac used to do that?
Yeah.
Tic Tac used to back in the day. You guys,
I remember that.
Tic Tac was nights, And Tic Tac would do Hot Girl. Oh, here you go. Ready? Hot Girl check-in. I think he had some kind of music bed or something like that he would do that. And, no, it was like something like this. Yeah, I would do it. Well, Tony, that's all I needed from you.
You were just trying to throw me under the bus. Don't worry about it, Tony.
Oh.
All good.
No, I was trying to. Can I ask our listeners this question? Can I do a little music research for the listeners? If we can only play one artist forever for the rest of our lives, and then the caveat to that is, and then one artist we can never play for the rest of our lives.
Ooh.
Who would be?
I like that.
Who would be that artist? Who would be your good and your bad? So, what do you think, Shannon? Do you have like who would be the artist you'd play forever, and who would be the artist that you'd never play ever again?
God, I don't know who I would play forever. I mean, and my easy answer would have been Eminem, but I'm starting to like Eminem.
Oh,
his new stuff.
You like his newer
stuff.
So then
old Eminem would be my bad.
You don't like the
shoot me?
You don't like the old Eminem stuff?
No.
Oh my God, I love it.
Say that. But yeah, no, I'm just not a fan, and that's not new information. I'm trying to think of who my.
You only like Houdini and things?
Yeah, I like his newer stuff.
Okay.
I don't like the older stuff.
What about you, Kev? Who would be yours?
Easy. Give me Kanye.
Oh, duh.
For us to play all day. Variety of songs. Okay, he can get the R&B bag, especially if we go into his producer category as a cheat. Then we get a whole breadth of music.
Who would you never play?
I would never play. This is just because I don't listen to them on the regular anyway. But I would be okay never hearing the Taylor Swift song again.
Yeah. Boy, you just got a fan in me. I like that, both those. What about you, Tony? Do you have one?
I do. I only hear Taylor Swift from now on.
And you never play Kanye?
Exactly. There we go.
Just to go against Kev?
Yeah. Actually, I like Kanye, but just to go against Kev.
I love it.
What about you, Megan? Who would be yours?
Are we going for ratings or personal preference?
No, you always tell us your favorite songs, and I guarantee you they're not for ratings purposes.
I know, because if it was nonstop, like just for personal, it would be Harry Styles. But if it was for ratings, it would either be Taylor Swift or Beyonce.
Yeah.
I wish we played more throwback Beyoncés. And then never play again would be Tate McRae.
Oh, why do you not like Tate McRae?
I like her as a person a whole heck of a lot.
Yeah.
Not super into her music.
I have mine. It would be Eminem for the artist that I would always play, because I always feel like whenever we play him, people get excited. They love their local boy. And never again, Katy Perry.
Oh, that's a good one too.
Yeah,
that's a good one too.
What about Miguel? Miguel, never again.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Wes just drove off the road.
Miguel got bangers.
Why does Zach hate Miguel so much? Because he has to do
we play
segues.
Sure Thing. A lot.
Lisa, how you doing? It's we're having a programming meeting right now. Me and Tony Travato and Megan. I want to be part of that brain trust. What's going on?
Listen, Mojo, you like to talk way too much. Can you imagine yourself locked up in an office?
I know.
Yeah, probably not. I already do. I walk into their meetings. So they also do promotions meetings too with Crystal and Cody and stuff, Lydia and those guys. I'll walk in and they groan when I walk in because they know that Tony never throws me out, and I make the meeting go from 40 minutes to 400 minutes. So, Lisa, I appreciate you. Take care of yourself.
It's where you are today is where you need to be.
That's what I said. Thank you. I appreciate you. All right, Tony.
Tuesday.
I don't even.
So, Lisa.
I don't even know. I diverted there for a second. Tony, I'm very tired from this thing this thing called the election last night.
Yeah.
That was last night?
Tony,
I don't have a comment on that.
Tony, one day, okay? And, ratings are great, but just one day, let's see what happens. Let us all pick a song and just throw it in rotation.
Yeah.
And let's just see what happens for one day.
Why don't you just pick a song and play it on the show?